And also, I'll start the video, I should say, for Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. That was a really bad impression, that was.
A storm is coming. Mankind faces ruin and despair. The world is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people. We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces that can change our destinies forever. We are
there was an attempt, yeah.
Ignorant like sheep to the slaughter.
Like I say, I know they've sort of
this night, in the year
tried
of our Lord,
fixing the online,
marks the beginning of our
if that's what you're
journey
going
together.
by.
A
But
journey
like I say, the
into
online just
darkness,
ugh.
into
just-
madness. I watch
Like I say, I
him
don't know
from
how
the shadows.
they
Is
haven't
he the
fixed it
one?
yet.
He has come far already, but he will be tested to the very limits of human endurance.
And also, just in case if you're
beyond.
wondering, this is Sir Patrick Stewart.
This night he rides looking for the old gods, armed with an amulet that has led him here. Tonight he will begin his journey into oblivion.
Oblivion. You wonder when that update is going to roll out. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I think it's going to happen within the next week or so.
The struggle for supremacy is eternal, inevitable. Victory is the natural objective of every creature on this world. They will kill and die for their kind to dominate. Some call this eternal struggle equilibrium, the balance between light and darkness. These are dark times, times without hope. Men of faith claim that this is a test from God to strengthen our spirit. Perhaps this is true.
Yeah, this is all it says.
Simply a pious lie.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is getting its first major update within the next week.
Come to engulf once proud humanity.
So sometime next week there'll be an update. There will. The only thing that we know for certain is if you have any where is it? If you have any replays, if you've got replays now, they won't work after the new update. So if you want to save them, you need to go into Vault, Replays, Replay Data, and convert to video. So you can save your replays if you really want. But otherwise, doesn't matter. Why are these graphics on the SNES? Because they're not your hardcore heels, they're on the PC. If this was fucking SNES, I'd be fucking surprised. I would. But yeah, I'm actually glad that they put in Gabriel Belmont into Super Smash Bros. Even though he's only a spirit, but actually not that bad since he is, spoiler alert, Dracula. You're losing your mind there for a second, yeah. I know how to play a game. Yes, don't worry game, I've played it before. Yeah, like I said, the only reason why I was going to play this is because obviously Gunsler Hellgast asked me to. So obviously if you want, obviously you can watch this as a VOD. Because obviously, I beat Super Castlevania 4. So yeah, obviously we was talking about other Castlevania games and then he mentioned this one, so here it is. Even though it is a 3D linear Castlevania game, it's actually not that bad. It's not. It's Lords of Shadow 2 is when the game gets absolutely dog shite. Story-wise, combat is still pretty decent. Oh, I know how to play the bloody game. Oh, guillotine. Hold square in the air. This move is actually pretty damn good. Oh no, it's a giant lichen. Fuck. I should have done it when the game told me to. I was not ready for it to just do it immediately. See? Oh my god, I hate this. Okay then, we can do it this time. There we go.
Who are you?
I am Gabriel. I have traveled here seeking the Guardian of the Lake.
You are from the Order? They sent you?
How do I find him?
He will find you. In the forest.
This is the world map you can revisit. Yes, I know.
I follow him into the old forest, watching him from afar. He is strong indeed. The one God comes to drive out the many, but here, in this place, God's influence is thin and threadbare. The old gods still hold sway here. Few venture this far into the wood. He is disturbed by dreams, dreams that gnaw at his very soul. He will rest for the night, but rest will not come easy. The battle has left him weakened, but he knows the dream will return.
So then,
and though
Hardcore
he fears
Heals,
nothing on this earth, yet
I'll get
his
the question out.
nightmares sap the strength within him and
What
leave
is
a
your
cold grip on
favourite
his heart.
sort of like
Tomorrow
series?
he will use the old hunting
I would
path.
guess Final
Long
Fantasy from
has
what
it
you said
been in
earlier,
disuse, but for now, he dreams.
you never know. Because for me, it has to be Castlevania, not because there's like a really
What
depressing
motivates a
goth
man to
hidden
confront the
inside of me,
challenges
clawing
that
his way
most
to
of us
get
run
out.
from, condemning
It's
him to
just-
solitude,
I just love the
exposing
characters,
him
the
to
setting,
defeat and death.
especially the soundtracks. Soundtracks are amazing. Final Fantasy, I thought so.
The
Which one in
answer
particular? Because for me, I can't really pick
A
one, but I
force
would
so
say Final
powerful
Fantasy's
that all
1,
reason becomes
2,
blind to
6.
it, blind to all
Um,
things, even the truth.
Like, I'm not a massive fan of the newer ones. The newer ones are sort of
Loss of
cliche
love
and
can
over
make a
the
man
top.
Desperate
They are.
enough to do anything to
So I'm
bend
not really a
the truth,
massive fan of
to
the new
hide
ones.
from its pain.
I mean, like I say, the only reason why I prefer the old ones is because they're RPGs first and foremost, which obviously gameplay-wise they're fantastic. But like the new ones, like the story sort of gets in the way sometimes, and it's like, okay, whatever. And then you just have like stupid scenes and stuff, and it's like,
I
okay.
hear you seek the Guardian of the Lake. I will take you to him, but we must be quick. Climb onto my back.
The first Final Fantasy is 10, so it's special to you. I feel sorry for you, your hardcore heels, because Final Fantasy 10, story-wise, is not the best of them all. It's not bad, but it's not the strongest of the Final Fantasy games. And even then, story-wise, I wouldn't really say Final Fantasy has, like, a deep, engaging story. So, you know. Oh, piss off. It's only modern one with turn-based, which turned into... Yeah, it's just... Obviously Final Fantasy 15 is... It exists. But, God. Especially because the story isn't finished. Well done. But especially because the story isn't finished, and it's never going to be finished, because I don't know if you know this, but I've mentioned this before, but, the director left, so all the DLC for the game has pretty much now been cancelled. It has. So now you pretty much have an unfinished story. You like 15 a lot. I've only played the demo to 15. The combat is very lackluster from what I can gather, because holding B to attack is not exactly fun and engaging. It feels lazy. It does. You also like Final Fantasy 12. I actually don't know anything about Final Fantasy 12. Like, I've seen all of 1 through 6. I've seen 7. I know about 8. 9, I don't remember anything. 10, I remember some things. 11 is online. 12, I know nothing about. 13, I sort of played about halfway through, 2/3 of the way through, and then I just stopped playing that game. And then 15, like I say, I played the demo, and that's about it, really. So I know a fair bit about the Final Fantasy series. It's just that, like I say, it's very lackluster. Excuse me, I'm just gonna heal. 1 to 4 is really great too. Yeah, like I say, I really like Final Fantasies 1 to 6, but I don't know. Okay, I will say that obviously the gameplay in the Final Fantasy games, especially in the like 7 and 8, well, say 7 to 10, the combat in those are still really good. It's just like I say, I find the stories to be a bit overdone. I do, especially with Final Fantasy 7 and Aerith, or Aeris, whichever one you want to call her. I just find that sort of connection to that character a little strange. Because she's only in the game for like, what, a third, if half? And she's just flat out gone. So yeah, I don't understand why the connection to her.
Further. You will find what you seek ahead.
Thank you, Talking Horse. You're not a big fan of the active time battles. Yeah. Like I said, I prefer it to be turn-based. I do. I mean, the active time battles aren't bad, but the problem is, like, why would I want to play a game like Final Fantasy where it seems like the active time battle combat is just hold a button and then press a button every now and then if you want to pull off like a move or something. Like, I'd sooner play a game like this or Ninja Gaiden or, you know, something with, or like Devil May Cry, you know, a game with meaty combat with combos, you know, different moves that you can pull off, you know, all within, you know, the same like moveset, you know, so you can sort of juggle enemies and screw them over instead of just, I'll hold this button, now I'll press this and press this, yay, I've done a move. It's very, in all honesty, it's shit, is what it is. If I'm just going to be blunt with it, it's just shit. Because, like I say, it's not engaging. I'm not gaining anything out of holding a button and then going, oh, this guy will do this, let me just do this, oh, I win. You know, it's just not fun. Well, if your Final Fantasy 15 is like Kingdom Hearts in terms of combat, which you're a massive fan of. Obviously, I've not played Kingdom Hearts. I haven't. I still need to. Like I say, I'll see if I can find a copy of Kingdom Hearts. I'll probably get the, you know, the PS4 collection or whatever it is. Yeah, I want that one. I'll probably get the PS4 collection and play the first one and see how it goes. And if I enjoy it, then obviously I'll play more of it.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks.
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy 13 series is like the worst of the Final Fantasy series.
There is a power here
because 13 in itself isn't bad, but then 13.2 and 13.3 just takes it too far.
The Guardian of the Lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest. There is just the small matter of the Dead Bog to overcome, a place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood. The smell of death is strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
13 was bad for you too. Yeah, like I said, I've only played about half of Final Fantasy 13, and then a friend of mine, Dark Shadow, he's played through, he's played through Final Fantasy 13-3, or Lightning Returns, and he very much didn't like that game because sometimes when you had to do some quest, it's like, oh, this person will appear randomly here at this time of day, and you're just supposed to know when they do. So he said it was just very annoying. And then he also said Final Fantasy 13-2 isn't bad, but again, the overall gameplay of story and quests and stuff was not that well done. So like I say, I will definitely one day play Final Fantasies 1 through 6, and then I'll slowly work my way through the rest of them. I will. Really? I needed a tutorial to tell me, well done, you managed to press a button. You dickhead. I really love this guy. He is just so cool. He just pulls off bullshit like that. He does. Even though, like I say, he fucking turns into Dracula, which really pisses me off. Well, it doesn't really piss me off, it's just not well done. It's not. You have a few things to do, so you're gonna head out. Okay, on your hardcore heels. We'll say thank you for coming along anyway. Yeah. I hope you have a good afternoon, since you do live in America. And obviously I'll see you next time. Like I say, tomorrow is the Ni no Kuni 2 DLC. It probably will just take me tomorrow to beat that, so... And then, like I say, hopefully Smash Bros. Sunday. Like, I'm still on for Smash Bros. Sunday. So obviously, I hope you're around Sunday, because then I can play you, if you want. Yes, I know you've got a third of the tree. You dick. If I think correctly, it is just faster to get caught by these things, because by the time they disappear, it's just much slower. I wonder if there's a speed run for this game. Because if there is, I should actually take a look, see if it's something I'd want to do. Excuse me. Ah, the first upgrade. Because conveniently there are these things lying around for me to get upgrades. If I remember correctly, it's the grapple
Forgive
hook
me,
part
Ben.
of the chain.
But my need is far greater than yours.
Yeah, the hook tip. There we go. Ooh, more daggers. Okay, that's that level done then. I don't think I can actually get any upgrades. Actually, I'm going to need to just go through all of these ones that I've got. Just so I know if there's anything to buy. Because Because otherwise, having everything go something new when it's really just moves that I've already got.
The stench of the bog fades into memory, and a land of great beauty lies before him, a paradise where nature lives in harmony with all living creatures. Indeed, a refuge for those who wish it. He is close now, close to the old gods and the old ways. Long forgotten by men, this kingdom was once revered by all, yet now only a small part remains. Soon even this will disappear. The amulet senses its master. Its journey is almost over. He will need all his strength now, all his wits. If he is to succeed here, if he is to convince the old god to help him.
Yep, there are naked fairies in here. And there are. Okay, I've missed one. If I remember correctly from the last time I played this, I couldn't remember or couldn't find where the last one is. Well, the third one. See, because that's the last one. Oh boy. Yep, there they are, naked fairies. Oh my god, now I've got to go back to try and find it. Well, considering it's going to be glowing, There it is. Two more life gems and I can upgrade me health. Because that's how this game works. You find life gems to upgrade your life, magic gems to upgrade magic. No, I think light gems and dark gems to upgrade light magic and dark magic. Ooh. Excuse me. So was it 22131? That's the puzzle. If anyone's wondering, it's 22131. If you don't want to pick up the runes, I guess. If you don't have to. Excuse me. And now we have a puzzle to solve.
Show yourself. The Brotherhood needs your help. I need your help.
I know who you are, Gabriel.
Pan.
I am the guardian of the Lake of Oblivion, where the living can communicate with the dead. Tell me, warrior, are you aware of what is happening in the world?
We have been deserted by God. Creatures from the void come to claim the souls of men, to wipe mankind from the face of the earth.
And what of the elders of your order? What do they think?
That God has not abandoned us. They believe that a powerful spell has been unleashed by someone or something. A spell that has isolated our world from the heavens, cutting us off from God, and allowing evil to flourish unchecked.
Why have the Brotherhood of Light sent you to the Lake of Oblivion?
They have dreamt that a message waits for me at this lake. A message that holds a clue to our salvation. I was instructed to seek you out, in the hope that you may show me the path.
The elders believe that these dreams are the last message from the heavens, and that you should know something that we are unaware of. Is that it?
Yes. My wife, Marie, was murdered not 2 days ago by the evil that roams these lands. Her soul and those of the recently departed are trapped here, and cannot find peace.
And that is why they sent you to the Lake of Oblivion, because they believe that she is waiting for you here to deliver a message to you.
Yes. Will you help me?
Only the most deserving of the living are
When in
worthy
actual
of speaking
fact,
with
what's
the
actually
dead.
happening is Pan knows already what the hell's going on, and that Gabriel, spoiler alert, is going to turn into Dracula. Well, he is Dracula. So what they do is they hide his son away from him. Either he knows he has a son or he doesn't, I can't remember, but they hide him away from him, Alucard. And then obviously that's where Lords of Shadow 2 and Mirrors of Fate comes into play. And that's why this story, like I say, doesn't make any sense. That is not what I wanted to do. No, wrong way. Because it's a trap. Or not. He needs to find the mask.
What does this mean? Tell me.
Only that you have passed the test. You appear worthy of entering the Lake of Oblivion. Make sure you have your daggers with you. One never knows when need may arise.
And now we fight a Frost Titan. We do. And that's obviously what really got me into wanting to play shit, what is it called?
The test has shaken him. I see the doubt in his eyes as he
Shadow of
heads
the
towards
Colossus.
the lake. So Pan is helping him now. That's
But obviously
good.
I've played that and
Perhaps it bodes well. I wonder if he knows what awaits him here, in this place where the dead can contact the living. It is cold now. A chill wind blows through his heart. I can see it, feel it. He will need help if he is to succeed. He must not fail. He will not fail. Not now. Not yet. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Is it this boss? Hopefully I'm not going crazy. Yeah, it is. And you're supposed to be able to beat this boss in like a minute and a half or something. And obviously I have no idea how you meant to do that. Yep, that's one rune down. And this is the worst part, because he just does not want to cooperate when you're on his head. There we go, he's done. Okay, so the sound effects are a little low, but yeah. In comes Sir Patrick Stewart.
Give me your dagger, quickly!
Yeah, I really have no idea where the hell the sound effects have gone. I know I turned them down a tad, but shouldn't be completely mute. Yeah, I think I'll turn them up.
Marie! Forgive me. I was not there to save you.
There is nothing to forgive, my love. I am so happy to look upon your face again.
And I yours. My love, the elders of the Order hope that you can help us to understand what is happening. The world has been isolated from the heavens. Some believe that God has abandoned us. Can it be true?
I feel that the spirits are trying to talk to me. They whisper things to me. It is hard to understand them all. It is so dark. So many people crying. I cannot find them in the blackness. I'm scared. There is something else. A shadow is on my mind. You must help us, Gabriel.
What are they telling you? Who are they?
They are the spirits who founded your order, and that the power of the Lords of Shadow is the key. They talk of a prophecy. I don't understand what they mean. I can feel myself fading. I can hardly see you. Darkness is closing around me.
Marie.
I love you, Gabriel.
Don't go, Marie! I love you too.
Aww. Too bad. She sort of helped plot against you because she knows you become Dracula. Or Dracul.
Why are you here? Who sent you?
I am Zobek, a warrior of your brotherhood. Pan and I are old acquaintances. He felt you would be in need of my assistance.
I have heard of you. I am sorry. My name is Belmont.
I know who you are. Was that the spirit of someone you know?
Yes. It was my wife.
Forgive me. I couldn't help but overhear what she told you. It sounds like the spirits who founded our order are trying to tell us something very important through her.
What do you mean?
Only that the founders of the Order seem to be using the dead to communicate with us. The prophecy has been secret for many centuries. It is known only to a select few. There is no way she could have known of it unless they managed to tell her somehow. Praise be to God.
What prophecy?
It is written that a pure-hearted warrior will claim the power of the Lords of Shadow as his own, and use it in order to overcome all evil. It is said this warrior would become God's vassal on Earth, supremely powerful. He could do anything. The founding spirits have not abandoned us, Gabriel. Thanks to your Marie, we now know there is some hope. We have to enter the lands of the Dark Lords, you and I. We must reclaim the powers they hold and unite the heavens with this world once more. And don't you see, Gabriel? You can bring her back.
If what you say is true, then we need to work quickly and in secret. The Lords of Shadow must not suspect we're on their trail, and they will turn all of their attention towards us. We should take different routes, you and I. I will head for the land of the Lycans. You leave for the territory of the vampires and prepare the way. Then we must go on to the Lord of the Necromancers together. His realm lies furthest. Our enemy must suspect nothing.
Take this. It will allow you to absorb spiritual energy
Magic.
and will help cure your wounds. Good luck, my friend. May we be granted victory.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, this one increases, well, gives us health back when we use it. The other one increases attack damage. So you sort of switch between them on the fly. You do. I think a more powerful one. Yeah, you can upgrade it to become more powerful. Ooh, fucking hell. Well, actually, I think I'll leave it here. I know it's obviously only 6 o'clock and I normally go towards 8. But I have a couple of things that I want to do. Like, obviously, I want to get the Ni no Kuni 2 DLC installed, ready for tomorrow, which will take a while. But yeah, obviously, thank you very much for watching, as always. If there's anyone who's new here and you've enjoyed anything you've watched, don't forget to give me a follow. It helps out a lot. It really does. And yeah, and obviously, again, if there's anything you've missed, like say the link to the past run that I've just done, that'll be on YouTube. Obviously, there's a link to that just below. Don't forget to give me a subscribe there as well. And yeah, obviously, thank you very much for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Keep safe, and I hope to catch you again next time. And obviously, to reiterate, tomorrow, Ni no Kuni 2 DLC. Sunday, hopefully, Smash Online. If that doesn't work out, I'll either finish the Ni no Kuni 2 DLC, or if that gets done in one day, I'll play more of this. That's the plan. But yeah, without further ado, good night.